Hey everyone, welcome to this mini Reiki session for the winter solstice and the full moon of December 2018. So, depending on where you are in the world, there's a lot going on right now. I'm in the northern hemisphere, so we've got all the December holidays happening. We have winter solstice, full moon is coming up. Uh, it's on Saturday. I'm losing track of the days. So a lot is happening just energetically going on. So I thought I would check into a little mini Reiki session to kind of help get us grounded and prepared to work with these energies going into the new year. So the winter solstice is the shortest day of the year, and it's the darkest day of the year. But despite that, it also means that going forward after the solstice, the days will begin to get longer and later. So leading up to the summer solstice. So that for me is exciting because I can't handle it being dark at 4:30 in the afternoon. But with the winter solstice coming, it's a time for releasing, for going inward. We've reaped our crops that we've sown for the year. Gathered everything. It's kind of, hibernation time for going inner reflection. But then we have this full moon coming and, sorry, that's my cat. So it's a little bit of opposites. So we've got the full moon, is in Cancer. So that goes along with the winter solstice of kind of going inward, being nurtured, what home means to you. Stop eating my plants. But then we have the sun in Capricorn. So we're starting Capricorn season, and Capricorn's all about kind of like go, that drive, that motivation to get stuff done, focusing on career. And the full moon is starting, it starts in Gemini. So before it goes fully enters Cancer. And so, Gemini is the twins, the duality. So starting on Saturday, it'll when the full moon begins in Gemini, it'll be good for like mental clarity, speaking your mind, the energy to wrap up any old correspondences, reach out to somebody you've been meaning to reach out to before the end of the year. Just let people know what they mean to you, and then as we roll into Cancer, we can start going inwards and focus on the rest and care portion of this full moon energy. So Cancer is a water sign. It's very sensitive. It's the caretaker, the nurturer. So it's good to look at, not only how are we nurturing and caring for others, but how are we nurturing and caring for ourselves, especially this time of year. This time of the year, it's really easy to be focused on other people, making sure everybody else is enjoying their holiday, especially if we have children or children in our lives where we're more focused on them and not focusing on ourselves. So we want to make sure that we're not burning ourselves out. So that we are able, if we burn ourselves out too quickly, then we can't give to others the way we want to give to others. And this is also a time to release any type of martyrdom you might be having going on. And that's usually something that I don't fall into. And I feel like I'm starting to get there a little bit right now, this time of year. But it's important to just let go of that. You don't have to risk everything or sacrifice everything for others all the time. You don't have to constantly be there for others. I can kind of see it happening in other people around me. It's strange. There's a lot going on right now with my family, a lot of family members, family of family, friends of family, just family of friends. There's a lot of people right now who are going through a lot of stuff. A lot of people are sick. And so I see people around me trying to give, be there. Like, well, okay, how can I help? How can I do this? What can I do? What can I do? And kind of forgetting to be there for themselves as well. So, let's see what else here. So also with this full moon, we have, and this is, cracks me up, I'm so immature. The full moon is sextile to Uranus. So that means it's going to be quickly to change directions and get away from any negative energies or feelings that we've been having going on in recent weeks, such as anger, hostility, resentment, frustration. I know I have a lot of that that's been starting to build up. So this is a good, this full moon is really great for just getting away from that, changing directions, switching perspectives, changing your mindset. And so despite all of this going inward and all this kind of slowing down at this time of year, it's also this full moon is bringing new events, surprises, changes, personal encounters, like meeting new people. It's a good time, since we're in Cancer, it's a good time to think about your domestic life and your personal life. Maybe try something new. Sit down and think about what feels like home to you. Is your actual living space where you live, does it feel like home? Is it a place you want to rest and retreat, especially in winter? If we're spending more time indoors, is this a sanctuary for you? Is this a place you want to be and be spending your time? If not, now's a good time to start making changes, switch things up a little bit. Maybe your house where you live isn't what feels like home to you. So now is a really good time to figure out what does feel like home. And home should really be a sense inside of yourself. Despite wherever you are in this world, it's important to be able to feel at home within yourself. So that's a good thing to work on during this full moon. Let's see. A lot of opportunities coming up as far as like career goes. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. So we also have the full moon joining the red star, which is a supergiant red star, Betelgeuse in Orion, and that's associated with power and honor and wealth. So just be open-minded, follow your intuition about any unexpected opportunities that may pop up. Just go with your gut, go with the flow, trust your intuition. So as long as you've got, the right attitude going on, you can attract new people to you that are going to be beneficial, maybe to your career or finances. So it's a good time for that right now. And we've got Venus trine Neptune, which is, this is what I'm really excited about. We had Venus in retrograde for a little while, and now, we've come out of that shadow period and it's over. But that may have been a really trying time for a lot of us. But now we've got Venus trine Neptune, which is a really good time for romance. So that's exciting. It's actually the strongest aspect that's happening with this full moon right now. So, and it's happening 24 hours before the full moon. So that would be, here would be Friday the 21st. So the first day of solstice, actually, or the day of the solstice. It's a good day for relaxing, daydreaming, romance, any projects, creative projects that you have. Now is a really good time to wrap up any type of creative project you've been working on, get that squared away before the end of the year. And right now, when it comes to romance, so you might meet that right partner. Now is like really good energy for bringing in the right person for you, maybe a soulmate or a twin flame if you haven't met that person yet. But what this is all about for this type of this Venus aspect is benefiting from a more spiritual connection. So not so much the lusty, flirtatious side, but more of a deeper spiritual connection with another partner. If you are in a relationship, really focusing on tenderness and compassion right now to help heal the relationship, or help it grow. I know that's perfect for me right now. we, especially this time of year, getting stressed out. So it's good to just slow down and, again, back to that duality is, taking care of ourselves so we can take care of others. So if we're releasing these frustrations or these angers, come at it with a sense of love, from a place of love and a sense of compassion, and have love and compassion for yourself and for others. So really excited. It's going to be a really exciting full moon. And then we've got the winter solstice. So there's a lot of changes coming up. The new year is starting. We're headed into Capricorn energy. So there's a lot happening, a lot is shifting, a lot is changing, but it's all good. It's all for the positive. So let's stay rooted and anchored in ourselves, rooted in love, in compassion, and be able to send that out to others. And so also another really cool thing that's happening is during the night of the 21st and the 22nd, we have the Ursid meteor showers happening. So we've got shooting stars. We've got Venus trine Neptune, making it all romantic, happening on a Friday, which is already the day of love, which is the winter solstice. So many really cool, exciting things happening. I know that I need it desperately. I really need to switch my energy, change things up, and tie up loose ends and just leave everything in the past that belongs in the past, release it. That's another thing. This is all about the duality of going backwards and forwards at the same time. So right now we need to release anything that no longer serves us, anything from the past, any loose ends we need to tie up, anything we need to take care of, anybody we want to reach out to, anything we want to end, habits we want to break. Now's the time to really take a good look at the past, how we want to change things, what we want to remove, clear that out, and then look forward to the future. Big steps we want to make, changes, where we're going when it comes, especially when it comes to our home lives, what makes us feel safe, feel at home, our career, love. So it's all about clearing up the past, getting rid of the old to make way for the new. So this is a great time. So we'll get started. I'll do a little mini Reiki session to work with these energies, kind of just provide some healing, help open your hearts, help clear out anything from the past that no longer serves us. I've got some stones to work with, so just real quick. We got red Jasper, which is a stone of passion, but it's also good for emotional healing and healing any old wounds that we need to get rid of. I've got some stones for self-love. I've got Rhochrosite and Pink Opal, so this is really good for healing our heart centers, healing our wounds, opening up to love so that we can be compassionate and understanding and loving towards others and those around us and towards ourselves. So also to help nurture ourselves right now. So I have an ocean jasper and some moonstone to work with the full moon being in Cancer. These are good stones just for releasing negativity, encouraging positivity, seeing the positive side of life, moving forward. And then I've got an amber. This carries the energy of the sun. So solstice, honoring the return of the sunlight, return of the light coming back to us. So I've got amber to help honor that. And it's also a nurturing. It's not technically a stone. It's a resin, but it has nurturing properties as well. And then I have an Aragonite to, this helps really strengthen your emotional core so you can confront really painful feelings and embrace old wounds and help to just to acknowledge them so that you can heal them and move forward. And also Unakite, which is good for self-love and healing old wounds as well, and healing past issues and clearing them out. So this Reiki session is going to be all about cleansing out the old, releasing the past, releasing old habits, any negativity, any wounds that need to be healed, and then filling that space with love and compassion, nurturing, caring, allowing us to be able to nurture ourselves, take care of ourselves, love ourselves, parent ourselves the way we need to, be kind to ourselves, love ourselves, and be able to give that back, be able to be grounded in who we are, what we want, and where we're going in life. It's hard to move forward if we can't release the past. And just some general relaxation to deal with the craziness of this year. I know for me, starting this evening, for the next few days, it's just kind of going to be go, 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 lots of activities happening, social events. So we'll work on keeping your energy just protected, help keeping your energy safe from picking up energy of those around you that might be negative or not serve you, and just keep yourself safe and protected in these times of busy, busy, busy. So just clear our space, help remove any negative energy, allow positive healing energy to come in. Selenite wand, I love this thing. This thing is really great for clearing out energy. Really want to make sure we're cleaning out anything that just doesn't belong to us anymore. That which no longer serves us. All these negative energies. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've really allowed things to get stuck to me lately. I've allowed the past to resurface, and I'm really trying to clear out all the stuff I've been working on over the last 2 years that I thought was gone and cleared out, and it's popping back up again, stronger than ever. So we really we want to make sure we're getting everything released before the start of the new year. I really want to just clear out our space, our emotional space, our physical space, our mental space. We're going to root ourselves, ground ourselves. Just imagine roots coming out of the soles of your feet, going down, down, deep into the earth, down into the center of the earth. Really latching on right into the core of Mother Earth, right into the middle. Really feeling secure and safe and held by Mother Earth. Knowing you are protected and you're grounded and stable. You always have a home on Mother Earth. You're always provided for by the universe and by nature. Just allow that grounding Mother Earth energy to come up into the soles of your feet, rise up into your shins, to your thighs. Draw it up into your root chakra, right at the base of your spine. Allow that energy to flow up through all of your chakras, all the way up to the top of your head and out into the universe. And we're going to draw down the energy from the universe, from the cosmos, Pull it down into our crown chakra and pull that energy down through our chakras, down to our legs, our shins, down into our feet, and back out into the earth. All right, we're just gonna do work on feeling safe and secure. That we are safe to move forward. We are safe to release any fears that are holding us back. That's okay. We can release these fears. Take a look at them, see what we have learned from them, and thank them and move on. Thank them for teaching us and release them. And know that we are safe to do so. They no longer serve us. Go of any old wounds that need healing. Take a moment to go inside and think about what feels like home to us. Do we feel safe where we live? Do we feel supported? Is it a sanctuary, a place where we can retreat to when we need to? Or do we need to create that safe home space within inside of ourselves? Know that we can always retreat back into ourselves, our own sanctuary, our own sense of safety and stillness deep inside of ourselves, where we are safe and secure and always, always loved. We always, always have love inside of ourselves. Just take a moment. Just really sink into our heart space. And just take a moment. Just sit within our heart space. Allow ourselves to feel love. Maybe you need to think of a loved one, a pet, a child, a friend, even just a person you admire. Just allow ourselves to feel that love and then feel it for ourselves. Allow our hearts to just open up. And feel where there's any resistance. Do you feel that your heart has been shutting down, closing off? Been experiencing fear? Really want to focus on just opening our heart spaces, opening it up to allow love in from ourselves first, and be open to receiving love from others, be open to meeting new people, open to new experiences. Open our hearts to feel compassion for others, especially this time of year, those who are less fortunate than us, those who might be struggling this time of year. It's not always merry and bright for everyone. So if you yourself or someone you know is struggling this time of year or going through some hard times or just feeling low, feeling sad, maybe it's just the weather, maybe it's the holidays, whatever it is, Send healing, healing love energy. Imagine bright pink light and gold light entering into your heart and shining out. Fill your heart with pink and gold light and allow it to shine, allow it to fill your entire body. Your entire body is filled with the light from your heart. And that light starts to shine out from you, starts to expand, starts to fill the room you're in. And imagine whatever room you're in right now, the whole room is filled with glowing pink and gold light. Allow that light to fill the entire building that you're in. Every room in the building is filled with this golden and pink light. Allow that love to radiate throughout the entire town or city you might be in. Send it out there. It spreads to your state or your province or your territory, wherever you are. And that energy starts to expand to your whole country, to the whole continent. Whatever continent you're on, just imagine the entire continent is being flooded with pink and gold light. It's all radiating from your heart. It's all coming from your heart space. And then that's radiating out and it's covering the whole world, the whole planet Earth. It's just glowing now. Pink and gold love, light and energy, all radiating from your heart. Sit for a moment. Just allow that love just to fill you. We're going to move that love, we're going to take it from our heart space and we're going to move it up into our throat chakra. Here we're going to focus on using that Gemini energy early on in the full moon, and using that energy to be able to just speak our truths, to communicate clearly, to say what we need to say, to tie up any loose ends, to speak our truth. And then move that energy up into our third eye. We're going to clear out and open our third eye and allow our third eye to be open to receiving messages from within, to connecting to our intuition, trusting our gut, and knowing which opportunities are going to be right for us, what we should say yes to. Because there are opportunities and big changes coming our way. We need to be prepared and we need to be in tune with ourselves to know what's going to be best for us. What do we want to say yes to in the coming weeks and months? Pull out all that no longer serves us. You just brush your shoulders off. The weight of the world, of anything weighing on you, just brush it off your shoulders, get off your back. Anything that's weighing on you, let it go, let it go, let it go. Just let it go. So we ask now to close out this session with the intention of releasing all that needs to be released out into the universe. Send it off with love and ask for it to be transmuted into healing, loving energy. And so it is. All right. I hope this served you well, and I hope you enjoy all that's coming our way. And I will see you. Oh, we've got one more weekly affirmation and Reiki video coming up this Sunday on the 23rd. And so I will see you then. Full moon blessings.